In the country at the Milimani Law Courts in Nairobi, Acting Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu said all proceedings before the Small Claims Court shall be heard and determined on the same day or not later than 3 days from the date of the hearing.
In a move to enhance the ease of doing business in the country, all court matters with monetary value limited to 1 million shillings will now be handled expeditiously by the new Small Claims Court at the Milimani Commercial Court in Nairobi.
When we complete hearing the matter, we will deliver judgment within 3 days.
Established under the Small Claims Act 2016, the Small Claims Court has jurisdiction to determine any civil claim relating to contract for sale and supply of goods or services, a contract relating to money held and received, liability in wrongdoing in respect of loss or damage caused to any property or for the delivery or recovery of movable property, compensation for personal injuries, and set off and counter claim under any contract.
But you can represent yourself, and the need for us to lock significant amount of financial resources in court processes will now be an issue of the past.
More than 50% of the civil matters in Milimani Commercial Courts, amongst the busiest courts in the Republic, fall within the pecuniary jurisdiction of the Small Claims Courts.
All proceedings before the Small Claims Court will be heard and determined on the same day or not later than 3 days from the date of the hearing.
That you are required to determine the matter in how many days? 3. I don't want to hear about 60. 3. 60 is those exceptional circumstances. And what in these more claims requires 60 days to grant?
I, Brenda Jaluha Ofisi.
With 3 adjudicators already sworn in to handle cases and reduce the caseload in the magistrate courts, the judiciary says it requires financial resources to roll out the facilities to other locations across the country.
We are quite cognizant of the tumult that has punctuated the relationship between the judiciary and the executive. But we are still hopeful that the executive will find it conducive for the growth of commerce and the access to justice in this country to enable this court, and not just this court, all the courts within the judiciary.
The Small Claims Court, however, cannot hear claims where the cause of action is founded under defamation, slander, malicious prosecution, or upon a dispute over Title II or possession of a land, or a matter concerning employment and labor relations. Ben Chumba, reporting for Channel 1 News.